The fashion market editor at Fashion Magazine, and we're here at our Jeep to talk to the YEPREM jewelry designer Virna. Come on in, it's freezing! Hello Virna, nice to meet you. So I have to start first off with your hair. Your hair is so beautiful. Is there a story behind the color?
Actually, I consider this as my trademark, my identity. I've been with these colors for over 15 years, and people just know me with how I am.
It's so beautiful. I love it. I feel like it sort of speaks to the creative person that you are. And,
thank you.
So I know that you've taken over as a sort of creative director of your family's jewelry brand. So how did the jewelry brand start?
It started since 1964 with my father, YEPREM, his first name. And we took over, the second generation, my brothers and I, and we came up with all these new trends internationally as thinking about jewelry in another perspective, considering jewelry as a piece of art, I can say, or a sculpture maybe. It's the piece that completes the female anatomy. Consider every piece completing the person wearing it, and there's a story behind every collection, every special piece. The YEPREM woman who reflects her character, personality behind every piece, the self-confident, fashion-forward, yet always elegant.
And how has it changed since you've taken over? What do you think you've brought to the brand now?
Well, a lot. We bought a lot because jewelry before us taking over was it has always been special, even my Father's Day. But we tried to really think a lot differently than any other person does in the jewelry market. And the special thing about us, our creations, is that we always try to use the multi-cut diamond, which was considered to be a classical shape. Multi-cut has always been understood to be a classical diamond shape. And now with YEPREM, it gives the modern piece an elegant touch to the creation itself.
And where do you get most of your inspiration from? Because the pieces are so different than what you've seen before. I know you studied interior design.
Yes, interior design, and then I did jewelry design. And what really pushed our creations further is my brother, who is in the production at a very young age, who was under my father's vision and everything. So we all complete each other. My brother is in charge of all the pieces, the mechanism, the engineering of the pieces. The inspiration comes from the female YEPREM, the YEPREM lady herself. Right. So I think every piece we really think about that YEPREM lady who wants to be different in the society, but always elegant.
And I think that speaks to the celebrities who wear you too. I mean, Rihanna is so different, and Madonna you've dressed, and Katy Perry, and they've all worn sort of articulated, different looking pieces, those neck pieces. I saw Oprah was wearing the brow bar, which was also so incredible. I love that.
Yeah, that was the first jewelry that was actually done for the eyebrows. It's the jewelry for eyebrows. And Madonna, we actually created a piece for her, the one that was in the magazine. She had the launching of her new album. She asked from us to create something for her, especially for the Grammys. And it was hard for us to create something and to get the approval from her, and something comfortable, because every jewelry piece at YEPREM is very complex. Yet we make sure every piece is very comfortable. So we had her sizes, and we had only 2 weeks until Grammys. By the time we designed, by the time we had the approval, and by the time the piece went to her, and all this turned out to be very good. She actually wrote us a thank you letter, thanking us with her.
Yeah.
And we consider the celebrities, even if they are classic usually, because we had a lot of, not only Madonna and Jennifer Lopez or Rihanna. Some celebrities, they are classic, but they like to give a small touch to their appearance at very important events. So they choose YEPREM to do that that really the special touch to complete her appearance at the event.
And what was one of the most extravagant pieces you've ever made? Like something that was like mind-blowing, stand out?
Well, for us, the claw was the most iconic. It is where YEPREM started, from this piece. And almost all the celebrities we know, they all wore this piece because this was really the revolution of jewelry. This is not a bracelet, it's not a ring, it's a handpiece, and it's totally comfortable and very special. So this was where we really made the beginning of the difference in the jewelry market. And then you see here, for instance, this piece also is very different, and
even the way you put it on is so different, just the engineering behind it.
yeah, exactly. And we make sure it's always flexible, there's always movement in all the pieces.
Can you adjust them?
Yes, we have a team, and my younger brother is in charge of that because he's in charge of the sales and business all around the world. So he makes sure everyone internationally is being trained to adjust every piece on spot. So the customer can buy the piece and have it adjusted on the spot and to have the piece with her directly. And you can see this famous earring Jennifer Lopez was wearing at the opening ceremony of World Cup.
Oh yeah.
She was wearing this, and this piece also became very iconic.
There's the snowflake piece, the hand piece.
Yes.
I love that. There's also full gloves.
Yeah.
Very Michael Jackson-y gloves.
This is actually the small version of the snowflakes with it, so it would be easier to wear on a daily basis. They could come together or separately. And
I love the firepower of everything worn together.
yeah, actually we do this, and a lot of our customers, the YEPREM collectors, they do this. They have 1, 2, 3 pieces, and they like to match them because the real identity of each piece, every piece has the YEPREM identity, so they all match, even if it's not the same color of gold. So you can see this. It could also have the same identity, the same inspiration somehow.
Right, they still go together.
Yeah. This is a new collection we launched recently because we considered to make a bigger target market with more affordable price point, targeting more international, wider market, because we don't want to target the people who just want big hand pieces or big jewelry. We want to have other targets.
How often do you release new collections?
Well, it's seasonal, basically before each big international show. So now we will be soon doing Qatar show. We'll be launching, this was launched during Christmas time, and now we will launch actually baby collection. It's something very new for YEPREM, for babies. And then in Basel we will be launching watches, so this is something very new.
So brand new.
Yeah.
That's exciting. And are the watches and the baby jewelry in the same vein? Like, are they inspired by something different, or is
it's
the
same YEPREM inspiration. Baby collection is the mini YEPREM, and watches, they are like the hand pieces together with the watch.
Right. Is there anybody that you haven't dressed yet that you'd like to?
Maybe Angelina Jolie. I don't know, but I was really wanting to dress Madonna, and that was my dream.
So that was it. You hit the height already.
Yeah.
So what else is in the case here that we can look at? There's these beautiful earpieces.
Yes. This is a good example of what we do with YEPREM. When I say we complete the female silhouette, is like you don't see where the piece starts and where it ends. So
and you make it look so easy. It's beautiful. I love that it's comes up from the top of the ear.
So when we first started these complicated pieces, even displays were hard for us because we cannot find any standard display that could fit earrings or handpieces. So we created special silicone hands to fit all these complex pieces, or even magnetic stylized ears to fit these. Even the boxes, it took us time to realize how can we really put all these complicated pieces in a box. So, but we are doing fine with all these.
Right, it looks like that. Yeah, I love all these tiny mini pieces.
This is the new collections we launched. It's called the Pink Strada and Impulse. Impulse is the marquee pulse because we always use marquee stones.
Where do you source your stones?
Antwerp. So you can see this is. We usually use pink gold when they are more fashion, small pieces, less expensive, I can say. Pink gold is more fashion. White gold it gives more the elegant touch to the very modern complex piece. So this is the Pink Strada and Impulse collection we launched in Christmas, and Impulse was for Valentine's.
Have you worked with any other stones, or are you just sticking with diamonds?
No,
diamonds are beautiful, so
yeah,
it's fine to stay with this too.
We are now developing actually new collections that will be launched also very soon with colored stones.
Amazing. Oh, I love that.
Because we really want to create something new always. We don't want to stay. We did a very good job doing what we did so far, but the challenge is to stay always innovative and creating the best we have, the best we can do.
And I read that your dad started the company with one gold bracelet.
Yes.
Is there anything in the collection that pays homage to that now?
No, because the story was that one bracelet his mother gave it to him, and because he didn't have anything to do the business.
But that was what launched it all.
He sold that bracelet and did 3 rings with that one bracelet, and he started his business with that one bracelet, and we always think of that story.
Right. Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate meeting with us today.
Thank you.
And follow along on fashionmagazine.com for more. Thank you so much.